Welcome to the Nerd Show. In today's show, we're going to talk about Disney Marvel. So, Avengers 5 gets officially delayed by Marvel Studios. That's the news for today. So, we're going to have a look at this article and see what's happening actually. So, Avengers 5 gets officially delayed by Marvel Studios. That means not the actual Marvel Studio, this is Disney Marvel. Disney has a lot of things on its hands. Uh, Disney movies are not making that much of a sense. They have an ongoing war with the government of Florida, and the Star Wars is ruined, and the next upcoming Indiana Jones is kind of getting ruined because of the feminist ideology and the Disney's agenda, and especially they don't want the government to pass a law banning children from getting butchered. But that's the political side of it. Now even Disney Plus is bleeding money. They had to remove some shows from Disney Plus so they can keep on doing the Disney Plus. And what actually happened with the Star Cruiser Hotel? They closed it down, the billions of dollars worth of project after just 1 year because Kathleen Kennedy decided to put the Mary Sue Palpatine trilogy instead of the original characters from the Star Wars the prequels and sequels. They just decided to go with Mary Sue Palpatine. Now let's have a look at these. So this is the Avengers we have. We don't have the actual Avengers for now. So like I said in my previous video, the MCU started with Iron Man 2008 and ended with Iron Man's death in 2009. I mean 2019. That's the MCU. After that is MCU. Let's have a look at the characters in this photo. So Captain America, obviously he's not there. It should have been Bucky, but still he went with Falcon. He gave the shield to the Falcon. So Falcon doesn't have any super serum injected in him, so he is not super strong. He's not fast. He's just a Falcon flying around with his mechanical wings and jetpack. That's that. So he doesn't have any super strength or anything. He just happened to have Captain's shield, which was made by Stark Industries. I think Tony Stark's father made it, and Tony made one for him. Oh, it's from Wakanda. I'm not sure. I think it's from Wakanda. So Tony Stark, obviously, he's not with us. So they have to kill him off because he's, for them, it's a toxic masculinity. And then, what do you call that? They don't want any man to take charge of the MCU. Yeah, MCU. They don't want any man to take charge of it. So they had to kill him off, and then they can destroy everything else. So Thor is a god of comedy now. So Thor's god of comedy, and Doctor Strange is an emotionally weak man who's been deceived and defeated by Wanda. Supposed to be Sorcerer Supreme, but he's not the Sorcerer Supreme anymore. This is Wong is the Sorcerer Supreme. Now let's take a look at this Black Panther. Rest in peace, the original Black Panther. This one is Skinny Panther. That's what I can say. We all seen that movie. So she was so skinny and she was taking down this man almost twice the size. But we have to accept because there's a girl power. When the girl takes on the role of the man who struggled and who trained hard for himself. But when the girl boss comes in, she can just do better than the man who struggled all of those years, just because she's a girl. Now that's about the Avengers. And we have no Iron Man, Jonathan Majors. Yes, of course, he's in trouble, assault charges. So I saw a meme that said DC heroes become villain in real life, and Marvel's villains became villains in real life. That actually kind of feels like it's true. Now let's have a look at the article. Avengers: The Kang Dynasty receives a discouraging release update from Marvel Studios, of course, not because of anything else, but I'm guessing that's because of all the financial risk they've been taking. They have to postpone some of the projects so they can stop bleeding money and give some, hope to the investors. That's what they have to do. Now, Avengers 5 has yet to begin film. Yes, they haven't even started filming it because it's going to cost a ton of money, which they can't afford it now, from the reports. But production for the highly anticipated sequel was previously reported to start in the spring of next year. It's before all the wokeness going and destroying Disney. They were hoping for the Star Cruises Hotel to succeed. Despite that, many have speculated that a delay could happen due to a number of factors, such as the ongoing writers' strike by the WGA and the trouble allegations against Jonathan Majors. WGA, they want fair wages and they want to compete with the AI. If you want to compete with the AI, instead of putting your bullcrap ideologies and agendas and representations, come up with good stories, good creative content. That's what you have to do. You don't have to make everything about your political views. Avengers 5, yes, Falcon, yeah, she's still looking like that. There's no changing the expression. Shang-Chi, I kind of like the movie and some of the comedy parts because Marvel MCU has a lot of comedy, light tone. They don't want to offend anyone because of that. Avengers The Kang Dynasty has been officially delayed to May 1, 2026 from its original release date of May 2, 2025. So I still have 3 years to film it, and I'm hoping that 3 years a lot of change will happen and should happen because America is waking up from its the wokeness. Woke virus affected America, and some people are fighting back, and some women actually fighting back against these men taking over women's sports and dressing rooms, and people are coming to their senses. I can't even believe we have to talk about women having penises and a birthing person and all of that crap. I wanted to make a different video about that, but this video is about Avengers and Avengers, so still I had to talk about it. I don't know how I came to that point. Avengers 5 is heading by the Kang the Conqueror actor Jonathan Majors, but the star is currently facing assault charges in New York City court. Of course, villain. I don't know, maybe people will say I'm villain shaming people. Avengers Secret War has also been pushed a year to May 7, 2027 from its initial release date, May 1 of 2026. What's with May for everyone? May 1, May 2, May 7, May 1. What's with the May? May, June, July. I don't know what's happening there. May. Why Avengers 5's delay is a good thing, considering all the factors of Jonathan Majors' uncertain future, the writer's strike, and assembling a potentially massive cast. Avengers The Kang Dynasty latest delay is stiffening. I want to talk about Ant-Man. I haven't watched that movie yet. After all the Disney Marvel failures, after the MCU, and the last show I watched was, I think, what's this? She-Hulk, and that's the last show. I didn't even finish it. I just saw She-Hulk twerking, and that's it. I'm done with that. Haven't finished it, and then I stopped watching all the Disney Plus shows. So that's what that is. Although it's unfortunate, it seems that the new release date would benefit the film and everyone involved. Yes, if Disney goes bankrupt and they resell Marvel to someone who actually care about the movies, who's an actual fan of the comic books, an investor, they hope it's not Apple or Amazon. If they sell it back, the IP goes back to the people who actually care about that. We will have another sequel of films like before the MCU. We will have an actual MCU back. Flexibility in assaulting current situation. Now we have more flexibility as I saying the current situation. Avengers 5 writer Jeff Lowness previously reflected on the difficulties of making the movie. Nothing how it's almost comedic, how hard this challenge is. They want to make a comedy movie just like Thor Love and Thunder. They want to go with lighter tone because Marvel is all about being light and comedy and sensitive, being inclusive. Not just Marvel, Disney Marvel, the Princess Marvel. Now that the delay has been announced by the House of Mouse. Everyone is calling them House of Mouse nowadays, giving more time for Loudness and the rest of the creative team to craft a stronger story that would give chance to every cast member to shine, similar to what the previous Avengers movie did. The previous Avengers movie shined better because all the Avengers, all the heroes were not being inclusive. They were not being represented. They don't want to talk politics or identity politics or virtue signaling. They wanted to be good heroes based on comic books. If they want to change something, they wanted to improve it, not go woke and go broke. If they change something that was an improvement from the comic books and fans like it, Just because of that, it was a successful movie, and all the heroes, just like I said, cared about giving a quality performance, not about virtue signaling or being the first of something. Avengers 4 is set to premiere in theaters on May 1st, 2026. We have 3 years, and the Disney is going broke because of all the wokeness. And the WGA is on strike. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, we will get to see a good Avengers movie. Good Avengers movie in the sense, not the MCU level movie, at least maybe the DC cinematic universe level movie, because when it comes to movies, DC cinematic universe can't compete like with this, but comic books, animated movies, animated series, all of that things, DC rocks. But when it comes to movies, but Zack Snyder's universe, I kind of liked it. I want to talk about that. It's going to be a separate video. So this is what this is. Avengers 5 delayed by Marvel Studios just to save some money and to bring back maybe more inclusive. Thanks for watching this video. I kind of need that 1,000 subscribers to monetize my channel, so YouTube can demonetize me for misgendering people and that kind of stuff. And I'm hoping I will get that soon enough. And thanks for watching. Have a great day. Subscribe this video. Subscribe to my channel. Share this video. Like it and leave your comments and thoughts about this topic. Marvel delaying Avengers 5. If that's an Avengers 5, I don't like to call it. Bye.